Alright, check it out. My name's DJ Funk Nast-E. I DJ in the Maryland area. I like to go about with some of my other fellow DJs. One of my biggest gripes that I have about being a DJ, it's not even really per se about being a DJ. It's about the crowd and how they respond to certain tracks. I can remember specifically, I'll give you a good example. I remember the track by Kevin Lyttle called Turn Me On. Well, that track emerged to be a really big hit, but that track was actually out for literally like almost a full year. That track was released for a full year before anyone started catching on to that track. And I remember I had listened to that track and I was like, you know what, that's a really cool track. It's kind of like got like an island feel. And I was thinking to myself, you know, I can imagine that this is really going to catch on. I was like, this is a cool track, so I'm going to play this track. Now, I was DJing in predominantly a hip-hop type environment. We would do a lot of hip-hop, mostly mainstream stuff. We would do some reggae here and there. Reggaeton hadn't even caught on yet at that point in time. So I figured, hey, I'll drop this track. It's cool. So I would play it, right? And I would play it, not prime time. I would play it like 10:30, 11-ish, give or take. And great track, and I would watch as I dropped the track, and slowly the floor would just kind of start to clear out, and I was like, oh well, guess they don't like this track. I always thought it was a cool track. And then, lo and behold, a year later, what happens? Well, they play Turn Me On MTV or one of those stations, and all of a sudden, whoops, oh, the crowd hears it, oh wait, I saw that on MTV. Oh, I heard that, so that must be a cool track. So then you know what I do? I play the same track at midnight, and the floor is packed. And my gripe here is simply this. Why can't people take good music for what it is? Good music. Why is there something in the brain of these people that says, unless I've seen it on MTV, unless I've seen it, even though I may hate it or I'm not really quite feeling it, I won't dance to it unless I have seen it before or heard it before. Why can't good music just be that? Good music. Why can't you respond to what sounds good? Why can't you respond to what makes you dance? When I first heard this song, I said, you know what? Kevin Lyttle, I've never heard of the guy. But you know what? This song's got a good beat. It's danceable. And I'm going to play it. And when I played it, floor cleared. People didn't respond to it. A year later, when it finally gets dropped to radio, all of a sudden, everyone likes it. So, anyway, in a nutshell, that's one of my big gripes. I just guess I wish people would respond to good music for being good music. Not because they saw it on MTV, not because somebody told them it was good so they should dance to it. Music is music. A good track is a good track whether thousands of people have heard it or 2 people have heard it. That's just my 2 cents.